We've heard you talk about the former president. You have called him a fraud, a con artist. You've said he's a New Yorker like you, and you have watched this brand of BS.
I don't think they really understand. And historically, from what I see, even in Nazi Germany, they had it with Hitler. He's sick. He is really, genuinely a sick person that somehow has been allowed into our system.
Robert De Niro just called Trump a bozo and a con artist. And no, this isn't a script for his next gangster flick. It's real life, folks. The godfather of acting is taking on the Twitter-in-chief, and it's not pretty. De Niro's words are flying faster than bullets in Goodfellas. But what's got Bobby D so fired up? Let's break it down, shall we? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Picture this: Robert De Niro, the tough guy from Goodfellas, stepping up to a mic. But instead of whacking someone, he's about to verbally whack Trump. The crowd holds its breath, wondering if De Niro is going to make Trump an offer he can't refuse. Spoiler alert, he's not offering anything except a heaping pile of insults.
Does it give you some sense, not of joy, but of relief at least, that he's potentially facing some consequences? Because, as you've said before, this guy's a con artist, and he's gotten away with it for years.
It's funny, I was just thinking that he actually became president. He could have done good things. Instead, he had to do it all wrong. I'm tired of calling him names. He just can't be anywhere near the office of the presidency.
Now, De Niro's been quiet for a while, probably busy practicing his mean mug in the mirror. But now, he's ready to spill the beans on Trump. And boy, does he have a lot to say. He starts laying into Trump like he's Joe Pesci in Goodfellas. He's so blatantly stupid, De Niro growls, his face scrunching up like he just smelled last week's garbage. He's a punk, he's a dog, he's a pig, he's a con artist. Whoa there, Bobby. Tell us how you really feel. The audience gasps, then cheers as De Niro roasts the orange turd in chief like a Thanksgiving turkey. We're talking words that would make a sailor blush and a nun faint. It's like watching a verbal boxing match, and Trump's getting knocked out cold. De Niro's throwing punches left and right, and Trump's just standing there with his tiny hands up, trying to block the blows. But wait, there's more. De Niro's just warming up. He drops the F-bomb on national TV, calling Trump a wannabe gangster in the White House and a total loser. It's like he's channeling every tough guy character he's ever played, all at once. You can almost see the steam coming out of his ears as he rants about Trump's lack of morals, ethics, and probably his bad spray tan. As the dust settles, we're all left wondering, how's Donnie Diapers going to react to this? Will he tweet up a storm? Will he try to get De Niro deported? Or will he just cry into his gold-plated pillow? One thing's for sure, this showdown between the raging bull and the tweeting buffoon is far from over. Well, folks, you asked how Donnie Diapers would react, and boy, did he deliver. While De Niro was busy dropping truth bombs, our favorite Grumpy Trumpy was having a meltdown of his own. Picture him perched on his golden throne, phone in hand, face redder than a MAGA hat left out in the sun. His tiny fingers were hovering over the Twitter app, ready to unleash a storm of nonsense that would make Kofef look like Shakespeare. And then it happened. The tweets came flying out, each one more unhinged than the last. Washed-up actor De Niro thinks he's tough, sad, Trump's thumbs were moving at warp speed. It was like watching a toddler have a temper tantrum, but with worse spelling. Maybe if he could remember his lines, he wouldn't need to attack me. Loser. Oh, snap, Donnie. Did you come up with that zinger all by yourself? Or did you have to ask your buddies at Fox News for help? Meanwhile, Trump's loyal followers were defending their orange turd in chief, like he's the last Twinkie on Earth. One genius even claimed that De Niro is just jealous because Trump is a better actor than he is. Yeah, right. And I'm a better basketball player than LeBron James. These folks would probably believe Trump if he told them the sky was green and grass was blue. But here's the kicker, folks. Most people think Trump's responses to De Niro are just impulsive rants. But the truth is, they're carefully crafted messages. The real shock? They're both wrong, because Trump's tweets are actually ghost-written by a team of comedy writers. Who knew Donnie Diapers had a sense of humor? I mean, besides his hair and spray tan, of course. As Trump's tweet storm raged on, the rest of the world was left wondering, who else is going to join this circus? Will Meryl Streep swoop in with a dramatic monologue about Trump's tiny hands? Or maybe Tom Hanks will show up and teach Trump how to use Twitter without embarrassing himself. At this point, nothing would surprise us. And let's not forget about the media. They're having a field day with this celebrity showdown. CNN and MSNBC are dissecting Trump's words like they're performing brain surgery, while Fox News is probably busy photoshopping Trump's face onto Rambo's body. It's like watching a bunch of kids fight over the last cookie, except the cookie is shaped like the presidency and tastes like orange spray tan. Well, folks, it looks like this De Niro versus Trump showdown is just another day in the never-ending saga of our grumpy Trumpy. Who would have thought that a tough guy from the movies could cause so much real-life drama? But here we are, watching two big egos duke it out with words sharper than Tony Soprano's suit. De Niro's not pulling any punches, calling Trump a national disaster and a con artist. It's like he's trying to method act as every angry New Yorker rolled into one. Meanwhile, Trump's probably furiously tweeting from his golden toilet, coming up with new nicknames for Raging Bob. But hey, this is the world we live in now, where celebrities and presidents trade insults like kids on a playground. So grab your popcorn and keep those Twitter fingers ready, because this show ain't ending anytime soon. And if you thought this was wild, just wait till you see what happens when Whoopi Goldberg and Howard Stern team up to destroy Trump's logic. It's gonna be huge.